Now we're back on Smells Like 90's Rock, and
We are back.
We are no longer DJ P.O.R-less. He's over there.
I'm here, and I've already brought down your mood.
He did.
I don't know.
He
We
can't
had a flooded.
Oh yeah,
house?
did you hear my story?
No, I did not.
Apartment update for you, DJ P.O.R. Of course, you know about the leak in the water heater. And did I tell you that the carpets got cleaned?
Yes, you did tell me that.
You're up to speed on that. So Tuesday, I walk into my apartment, and the ceiling in my kitchen was leaking.
Well,
There was water coming from the ceiling and from light fixtures, smoking detectors. As it turns out, the idiot neighbor upstairs turned on the bath and then fell asleep, and the whole thing flooded her.
did he at
apartment.
least die?
No, it was a woman, and she did not. No, she's still.
I was like,
With,
did they drown?
she's still
did they at
with us.
least drown?
No, what it was is she was drawing a bath for herself, and then she said, "Well, I'm going to just lay down until it fills up," and then she fell asleep.
Then whoops.
And then whoops, exactly. So I was telling Sheila that everything that that didn't get wet from the water heater, I moved into the kitchen because it was the driest room in the house, and now it's wet from the freaking ceiling. So that's where we are. We're
Hot Toddy's life sucks.
I'm
We're
done.
there.
I'm done. I'm over it. We're done with it. But the good news, there is some good news. My girlfriend and I are going to move in together after all this. So
And live in
Sexy
sin.
times.
Sexy
times.
Exactly. At the end of July, that is when everything will go back to normal. Hopefully.
Cohabitation.
Hey, shorter rent. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
Shorter rent. I need to get a girlfriend just for that reason.
I'm telling you. I mean, it's like.
Or it's like, hey, do you want to go on a date while he's on his first date at Applebee's?
So.
What do you think about moving in together?
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, it's like I keep telling her, it's like, yeah, we're excited, we're gonna live together. But really, in the back of my mind, I'm like, my first
I
priority,
don't know.
I'd have lower rent. Yeah.
My mind immediately went to darkness when you said that, because I saw on Dr. Phil, of all places, that people who tend to cohabitate quickly usually tend to experience domestic violence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robin says that's
I'd
domestic
like
violence.
to think that I'd like to think that I'm not capable of domestic violence, but I guess that means I might be the one who is battered.
That's true.
In this scenario.
There you go.
Yeah.
I could
Me
definitely
too.
see myself being hit
I'd be
and
the-
crying
I'm
out
the
on the
battered one.
sidewalk waiting for police.
We're both the battered ones. Let's face facts.
We're just battered by life.
But that's true. Yeah.
Life, you're a batterer. Deal with it.
And I completely overlooked the fact that you were trying to say people who, and it came out people who. It's like, people.
Hey.
It's like- I completely ignored it. I let that
People
one
who
go.
cohabitate.
Did you?
People-
Did you let it go?
People
I
who
did. People
you
who-
didn't let it
I
go
didn't
at
let.
all.
I brought it back. I let it go for then, but now it's
I
like,
brought
brought
that
it
real
back.
back in.
I got mentioned it. You said people instead of people who.
People who.
Oh, yeah, people who.
Hot Toddy.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you're here, DJ P.O.R. I've got a question for you. I want to get thoughts on this from you.
All right.
So,
Do you really, or is this
No,
just like a?
this is legit.
I feel like this is like
The
one of those
setup?
Trojan
No.
horse to mock my life on the air.
No, he
again.
doesn't want to care what I have to say
No,
about it, so this is interesting.
This is legit a question. Now,
Okay.
you know as well as I that the Marvel universe and the DC universe make a
Yes.
hand over fist money right now.
Yes.
Which actually means that Disney, is it Warner Brothers that has DC? I think it is. And yeah.
I think so.
So Disney and Warner Brothers, they're the ones making all the money. Well, I just found out the other day that Universal is feeling a little left out. It's feeling a little jealous.
Okay.
So they are revamping their classic horror monster movies, and they're going to redo them, all of them. And have them
which ones? Like Creature
well,
of the Black Lagoon?
Exactly. For those of you who
Yeah.
don't
What about the Halloween movies? That
No,
was
not
independently
those.
produced.
No,
so.
these are the original ones. For those of you who don't know, it's Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon,
No.
the Invisible Man, and the
No.
original Phantom of the Opera. That is
No, that
they're-
sounds. We have enough rehashes. We have
Exactly.
more than enough remakes.
Yeah.
And I'm at the point where comic book movies make me want to be dead.
Yeah.
So
exactly. So, but they're going to do.
I don't even know if I want to see the new X-Men movie. That's the only one I've been looking
come on!
forward
You've been
to.
talking about how much you want to see that
I don't
movie.
even know if I
gotta see
want
it.
to see it anymore.
Oh my
I've heard it's
God.
got bad reviews too. So.
Oh,
what's your
don't-
reviews
Don't
now?
listen to that. Don't listen to that. But no, yeah, and they're going to do the same thing that Marvel and DC does. They're going to, combine the universes. So
That
like,
They're
sounds
gonna make-
terrible.
so like all the monsters are going to be in each other's movies and stuff. And
That-
it's like,
so, like, So like Dracula will overlap with the Mummy.
exactly,
At
like
certain,
like,
at certain.
Dracula,
No.
like Dracula and the Creature from the Black Lagoon will team up and do something. I don't know.
That sounds
That sounds
terrible.
awful.
It's terrible.
They team up to fight the Wolf
But
Man.
they've already started, though. They are rebooting The Mummy as we speak with Tom Cruise.
With Tom, why?
What was wrong with the Mummy with Brandon Fraser?
Apparently, we forget all about those. And
Yeah,
we're
the
starting
Mummy.
What about
all-
Dracula, Keanu Reeves?
That wasn't necessarily a horror film, though. That was sort of like
those were
a blend of like horror
Okay,
and
because
adventure.
mummies are no longer scary for us.
Yeah, they were fun action adventure movies. You mentioned Dracula. That doesn't count. However, the movie Dracula Untold that came out a couple of years ago and flopped, that was the first movie in this series.
So they saw the flop and they decided to
make more.
Yeah,
They're gonna make more. Exactly. So The Mummy is getting made right now. Comes out.
Why can't people just make something original? Try to make something original.
Good question. And
Just try.
And The Mummy this go around is going to be a woman. Her name's Sophia Boutella. I don't know this actress, but she's going to be the mummy.
Well,
mummy
yeah,
now.
anybody can be a mummy.
Yeah.
All you have to do is be wrapped in tape and be a corpse.
That's not how they do it now. You remember the Brendan Fraser movies? It's
Yeah.
all DG. DG did
CGI.
DG. Where the hell's that? Anyway,
Doggone it.
but The Mummy comes out in June of next year, and they're also working on a new Invisible Man movie
Oh, goodness.
with Johnny Depp as the Invisible Man.